Hey, what's up guys? Joker here, and I hope you're all doing well. Today we have got a series of GPU leaks. That's right, it is pretty much the week of leaks. I just came up with that right there. I didn't even mean for it to rhyme. But seriously, we've had a ton of leaks this week, as you'd expect. We've got CPU launches coming up. We've got GPU launches coming up from both AMD as well as Nvidia with their refreshed Super cards. So yeah, we're going to get fired into all of it. But first, today's video is brought to you by LevelGo.com, where you could save money on games for all of your favorite platforms, as well as software like Windows 10 Pro for under $16, Microsoft Office 2016 Professional Plus for under $40, and Microsoft Office 2019 for under $80. And if you use my code JSL22 at checkout, you can get 22% off of Windows 10, or use the code JSL16 to get 16% off of any software over on LevelGo.com when you use the links down in the description below. So first up, we're going to start with the Radeon RX 5700 XT, and we're going to have to go over to WCCF Tech, where my buddy Keith May just published this article about 19 minutes ago, where there was a leaked benchmark over on the 3D Mark database for the Timespy benchmark, which is a DirectX 12 benchmark, which you would expect to probably favor AMD in most cases. And he's done a good comparison here with other graphics cards that are out there, like the RTX 2070, so we can kind of see if the 5700 XT is matching up with that card respectively. And yes, it actually is, although it is slightly trailing behind the RTX 2070, which I thought maybe it would actually win in a DirectX 12 benchmark like this, but that is actually not the case. As you can see over here, it's got a score of 8575 overall, running with an 8700K processor. Now that's the overall score. Really the more important one when you're actually comparing one GPU to the other is the graphics score, and as you can see right here, it's got a score of 8719, which is a pretty decent score. It's about what an RTX 2070 would get. He did put together a small graph comparing the graphics score specifically, which, as I said, that's really what you want to be taking a look at. And as you can see, a RTX 2070 Founders Edition gets a score of 8901 compared to the 5700 XT gets a score of 8719, and this is actually a decent jump up from the likes of the Vega 64 card and Vega 56. So overall, that is not too shabby, although it is, like I said, it's trailing a little bit behind the RTX 2070, and even though this is a synthetic benchmark, it's not an actual game or anything like that. These benchmarks from 3D Mark, they do work the GPU really hard. They'll push them to 99%, and you can get a pretty good picture from where one GPU will match up with the other, as long as everything is, the same otherwise, as far as the testing configuration of your system and everything like that. And this is early drivers on the 5700 XT, so maybe in a few weeks or even months time from now, we might see the 5700 XT actually gain some ground over the RTX 2070 Founders Edition. But then again, we've also got the RTX 2070 Super cards coming out very soon, and that will probably increase Nvidia's lead over the 5700 XT even more, which is, I think, one of the main reasons why Nvidia is doing this refresh with these Super cards, as we have also got some leaks concerning that as well, like the image of the actual RTX 2070 Super, and you could probably expect the other Super cards to fall in line with the look of the 2070 card. As you can see, it's pretty much the same exact cooler, although we've just got the addition of the Super logo on the front of the card, which actually kind of looks cool, I guess. It actually matches up with what video cards had shown in one of their early Photoshop images. They had just kind of did a mock-up to have an image as a reference point for some of their earlier articles on RTX Super, and it actually ended up looking exactly like that, so that's kind of interesting. And yeah, as you can see there, that is basically what the card is looking like. And also, we've got another rumor from yesterday, which has not been 100%, Video Card says it was confirmed, but it looks like these cards are actually going to be coming on July 2nd. Unfortunately, we didn't get any pricing on that yet. They're saying that it's going to be coming later in the week. And also the RTX 2080 Super won't come out until a later date, but this is kind of matching up with some of the earlier leaks we saw over on WCCF Tech, as well as Video Cards, saying these cards would come on July 2nd, and according to them right now, the 2070 and 2060 Super will be announced on July 2nd, and we can expect to see reviews on that day, but we don't know exactly if that's going to be when the cards are on the shelf and you can actually purchase them. And then they say reviews for the add-in board cards will come a week later on July 9th. So that is not much further away at all for the Founders, as well as the add-in board cards. And one thing also worth noting is that these add-in board cards will definitely beat the RX, the Navi cards to launch, as far as the not only just for reference models are concerned, but also for add-in board cards. Add-in board cards for the Navi GPUs are not expected to come for about 6 to 8 weeks after the reference models launch on the 7th. And he says here that the 2080 Super will come probably later in July, and we don't know an exact date on that one yet. But that's all I've got for you guys right now. Please leave me your thoughts, opinions, comments, everything down below. So let me know what you think about the Navi benchmark leak of the 5700 XT trailing behind the RTX 2070. Also, the image of the RTX 2070 Super and the release dates and everything like that. Is this what you expected to see? It's nice to see that some of the rumors and early leaks we discussed are kind of lining up and coming to fruition that we covered here on the channel. That's always a good thing to see. So yeah, as I said, leave me your thoughts and everything down in the comments below. And as always, I do thank you guys for liking, commenting, and subscribing to every single video. Well, you don't subscribe to every video, but you like them, you comment. Hopefully you subscribe. Maybe you ring a notification bell or two. There's only one. If you ring it twice, you're technically being unnotified. So don't do that. If you've already clicked it, don't click it again. That'll be bad news bears. Click it one time, get all notifications, and then let me know down in the comments below, and I'll give you a heart, one of those little. I'll click the little heart button if you're on the notification squad. All right, I'm gonna go now. Stop being quirky, edit this video, and you'll be, well, you're watching it now. So obviously this is in the past. I will have already edited it. That, by the way, if you're unless you're a video editor, you've probably never had to say those words, but it's pretty much the hardest phrase to say in the English language. Edited it. It's not easy. Pretty much everyone struggles to say edited it. It's just try. I mean, you don't have to be an editor to try right now. You can practice along at home just in case any day from now you do edited videos. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. Ta-ra.